Good morning and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today I'm here at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. Now this brand new shopping mall and theme park only opened 1 month ago on the 25th of October 2019. It's actually going to be a huge complex with various different shops, restaurants, a DreamWorks Water Park and so much more. But today I'm going to be focusing on the Nickelodeon Universe Theme Park. Like I say, it's 4 weeks old, brand new, and I'm looking forward to getting in there and sharing it with you guys. In terms of where this place is located, it's about a 15-minute car ride from central Manhattan, of course, over in New York. I got a bus from the Port Authority bus terminal, and yeah, it got me here nice and quick, 20 minutes. Buses run around every 30 minutes throughout the day, and yeah, you just pay for a ticket at the station that brings you out here, and it drops you off out the front. You're walking through the mall, and then here you are. So yeah, it took me about 30 minutes to get from my hotel in Times Square, including the walk-in and getting the bus there. So not too bad at all. But yeah, here we go. Welcome to Nickelodeon Universe. I'm looking forward to seeing it in there. Lots of different rides. There is 5 roller coasters going to be part of this. However, only 3 of them are completed at the moment, which is fully understandable. Of course, they are advertising that on the website and letting people know before they do travel out here. But I'm looking forward to getting a bit of a record breaker in today, and we'll talk more about that when we get inside. But in terms of the entrance area, of course, with it all being an indoor park and also in a shopping mall, it's all undercover. So you've got the ticket area over there. I've just bought my wristbands. It worked out in terms of pounds. It was about £44. It was like $60, I think it was, to pay to come in. So it is quite expensive, but it's brand new. There's quite a lot here to see. Let's head over to the entrance and go and get inside. And here we go. So I've got my wristband on, I've had my hand stamped, and here we are. Welcome to Nickelodeon Universe. I must say, this is very impressive when you come down the escalator here. See all the different rides out there in front of you. Wow, looks really, really impressive. It's very, very quiet this morning. I mean, I've got down here, it's a Sunday today, so it is a weekend. It's not like it's even a weekday. I was expecting some bigger crowds. But here we go, let's go for a bit of a explore around. Good morning. I'm loving the big open spaces here. I mean, you can see everything. I mean, looking over at the back there, you've got the Gerstlauer spinning coaster. Looking forward to giving that a ride. And I was talking a little bit about a record breaker. Now, if I zoom in a little bit for you all, just over there, you can see a vertical lift hill making its way up into the roof. That is a brand new roller coaster here, and it's now the steepest drop on a roller coaster in the world. In fact, we're going to see it just on the left-hand side piece of track there. Of course, I'll get some better footage later on. But now you may recognize the layout. It's actually a near clone of Takabisha at Fuji-Q Highlands in Japan. Should be expecting it just here any second. So yeah, it's a clone of that. Of course, this has got a steeper drop though, because they wanted to get the record here at Nickelodeon Universe. Where is it? Blimey, it's taking a while to get around that top section, isn't it? But yeah, it's absolutely awesome to see this place in person. We've got a brilliant lighting package over there at the back as well. Oh, there we go. It's just gone. That took ages. Yeah, I don't remember holding for that long on Takabisha. Loads of different rides to see here, including a lot of family rides. You've got a little drop tower over there. These, I assume, are all going to be shops at some point. I mean, walking into the mall this morning, there's a lot of different shops that are all boarded up at the moment. So, like I say, I think the reason why it is very quiet is because it's very much in development. Yes, the park's, well, nearly complete. Obviously, there's still a couple of coasters to open down here, and we'll take a look at those. But yeah, in terms of people coming down here, you got to think when all the shops are all open, the water park, along with that as well, you know, other facilities like there's ice skating outside, that is in action, much like the park. So I imagine, you know, it's going to be a gradual sort of, it's going to start getting a lot busier. I can see this place getting absolutely rammed, especially with it being so close to New York. But here we go. Right, let's have a little walk around and go and get on some rides. So it's time to ride my first roller coaster here at Nickelodeon Universe. It's TMNT Shellraiser, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter that's got a launch. It's got the steepest drop in the world at 121.5 degrees, 7 inversions, and so much more. I'm really looking forward to it. So here we go. Let's go and try this one out. that was absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed that. The highlight for me, that vertical lift hill, brilliant, holding at the top of there, and normally you get a brilliant view looking over towards the New York skyline. Unfortunately, it's still a bit misty out there this morning. Hopefully by this afternoon, that'll start to clear a little bit. I'm loving the interaction between the rides in here. But yeah, hopefully that'll clear a bit so I can get more of a view. The rest of the ride, loved the banana roll, thought that was incredible. The launch was really snappy. Honestly, a brilliant ride. I'd take it over Takabisha because it's indoors, and it was even more disorientating because you've got the roofing structure above you and walls at the side in places. Even I was disorientated. I was thinking, hang on a minute, like where are we in the layout? It felt really, really different. But honestly, that was fantastic. Banana roll was definitely my highlight on there though. Just being so close to the structure, that definitely made it. It's also got a lighting package on it as well. I mean, you can see it there in the background with the green track. It's got a lighting package on it that is turned on now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to stay until it gets pitch black tonight outside. The good thing is with this, it's got like an open roof, so when it's dark, you will actually get some night rides in here and all the lighting. You've got the best of both worlds really. Like, yes, it's undercover in the rain, and obviously if it's too hot, air conditioned, but then of course you got the best of it, you get the night rides as well. But no, that was brilliant. Shellraiser, really enjoyed that, much better than I was expecting. A little bit on the jolty side, I'd say, mainly because of how long this project has been going for. They probably bought that Gerstar coaster a long time ago. I mean, I'd imagine now that would have probably had lap bars if it had been bought within the past couple of years, but that was incredible. Really like it. The lighting package from KCL looks great on there as well, and yeah, I'm sure it'll be great at night. I'll have to come back in the future and see that. Anyway, up next, onto the Shredder, which is a Gerstlauer spinning coaster, and this is the purple track that also interacts with the structure and creates some really nice near misses. So let's head on there, and yeah, looking forward to giving this one a go. Enjoyed that. I think the interaction between the two coasters here is brilliant. I mean, all at the back of the park here, incredible. It was a really good fun ride. It's actually the biggest one of those out there. It was incredible. In fact, earlier this year, I'd never actually been on a Gerstar spinning coaster, and then this year I've ended up doing loads of them. Of course, on the USA road trip earlier this year, did quite a few, and then yeah, just done this one here as well. It's a long ride. The interaction is fantastic. Of course, you get a much better spin if you're in there with other people and you balance the weight out right. But no, I enjoyed it a lot. My only thing with it, I mean, I'm sure it's great in here at night, but I do wish there was a bit more theming underneath the coasters. I mean, I imagine it is pretty much a work in progress here. I mean, you've got the two other coasters still coming that I'll get some footage of. later on. But yeah, in terms of the theming underneath the coasters, definitely needs a bit more. But I understand it's been open, what, 4 weeks? You know, they've got, this is the start of a new life at this park, and I'm looking forward to seeing it in the future. These two rides next to each other here, incredible. They both ride really well. One of the best Eurofighters I've ever been on, probably the best spinning coaster I've been on, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Up next, it's time to go on a Chance Rides family coaster. And when I say family coaster, it is 70 foot tall, it's got a bright orange track, and it goes around quite a lot of the mall. So let's head over there and we're going to have a ride on the Nickelodeon Slime Streak, it's called. Let's go. Awesome coaster here at Nickelodeon Universe. Really enjoying it so far. They've got a great variety of rides. In terms of that, it was a brilliant family coaster. I like how it's not compact and it spreads all the way around this end of the park. And as well, you've got some great drops and interaction with the other rides that really makes it. But there we go. I've done the 3 operational coasters. I'm glad that they've all been open as advertised. I mean, they've had it on the website since it opened last month, keeping it clear exactly what's open and what's not open. And yeah, I've come here today, got on the rides as expected, which is great. Now, of course, as you've seen from some of the on-ride filming and off-ride shots so far, there's a lot of other rides to see here at Nickelodeon Universe. I'm going to take a walk around the park and check out some of those in just a moment, after we've had a look down the bottom end just here at the 2 coasters that are still in the testing phase at the moment. So let's head down there and have a little look and yeah, see if we can see any sneaky elements on these rides. And let's take a look at the 2 roller coasters that are still in the testing phase here at Nickelodeon Universe. They're actually both built by Intamin. As you can see here, we've got Timmy's Half-Pipe Havoc, which is an Intamin surf rider model. As you can see, it's got the half-pipe track just here. It looks really good. I mean, it looks like it's pretty much ready to go in terms of from a construction point of view. I imagine it's ride testing and also staff training taking place at the moment. Maybe see a little bit more if we walk this side of the lockers just here. But yeah, never actually done one of these before. Of course, it's got the LSMs in the middle, and yeah, you've got the spinning trains there in the middle as well. You see both of them there. I mean, it looks pretty much ready to go. You can see there in the operator's cabin, you know, you've got some lights flashing there on the operator's panel, so it's got power to it. I imagine it was probably testing this morning, you know, before the park opened to the public again. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to be too long at all until this is ready. Shame I'm missing it, but at least I came here knowing that. I mean, when I booked this trip to come out to Orlando and IAPA and fly back via New York to come and see this park, you know, I did know that these were going to be closed, so you don't mind so much when you've been told it's clear on the website, you know exactly what's going on. It's not a problem. But yeah, I really look forward to giving that a ride. I'll definitely be back here at some point in the future. You know me, I love New York. I've been here, what, 3 times, yeah, this year. It took me a minute to think then, yeah, 3 visits I've had to New York this year, and I'm sure I'll be coming back at some point in the future. Let's take a look then at Sandy's Blasting Bronco. That's located right next door to the half-pipe coaster. And yeah, this is also built by Intamin. It's got a lighting package on there as well that I'm sure looks awesome at night. And you can see you've got all the windows all the way around this side here that offer fantastic views over towards that New York skyline. And I'm sure is wonderful, especially at night as well. But like I say, it's a bit foggy out there at the moment. But yeah, this has got the LSM launches there in the middle. Features 4 inversions. Quite a compact layout. I mean, they've put quite a lot in a small space here. I really like the look of this. I mean, this thing excites me because I think it might be quite intense, especially when you look at some of the elements on here. They've packed so much in with the launches. Of course, it rolls through the station multiple times, and you've got the 4 inversions. So yeah, there's a lot to this coaster. I'd say in terms of when this is going to be ready, there's a bit more work to do on this than the half pipe just next door. But still, you know, you've got the trains just over here. We'll take a little look at those. I imagine this has been testing as well, probably staff training. But there's actually some work taking place over there in the station at the moment. Looks like they're working to install the air gates just over there. But I don't think it's long at all. A matter of weeks maybe until both of these are open. Maybe before Christmas, at my own guess, of course. That isn't anything official from the park, just from looking at this here. I mean, you can see all the LSMs there all throughout. I imagine this is going to be great. I mean, as you can see there, you've got the test dummies all there on the trains. Say S&S Worldwide on there. That's quite interesting, isn't it? I imagine they've used them from another one of the rides here. But yeah, look at this. I mean, you know, the trains look certainly a little bit different than what you'd normally get on something like this. So I'm looking forward to seeing it when it's open. I mean, yeah, the lighting package as well up there looks incredible. Honestly, they've got a really good selection of rides here as well. I mean, you're looking at this is the taller end to it down here with the roof structure. And just look how close parts there of Shellraiser get to the walls and the roof. I mean, this is the banana roll down here at the end. Really impressed with it though. I mean, yes, it's empty. It's not really got an atmosphere to it, but it kind of feels like a soft opening to this, really. I mean, you've got to think, you know, give it a few weeks, a matter of a couple of months maybe, when everything's open. Like I say, there's no shops open in the shopping centre yet either. So when all that's complete, I imagine this is going to be a very, very popular place around here. I really do. But there we go, the 2 Intamin coasters side by side. Look forward to riding them at some point in the future. And up next, it's time to ride Skyline Scream. This is the park's S&S combo tower. So that means it's a shot and a drop. It's a huge structure. It looks amazing indoors. The interaction here with the coaster's great. At the top, you've got the windows there as well. So again, you'll get some great views looking over towards New York and the surrounding area. Loving this photo opportunity down here at the entrance as well. Even the floor is all themed. Here we are. I don't think you're enjoying the ride there, are you, mate? But here we go. This is great, isn't it? You even got the little buttons at the side to lock your own restraints here and have a photo. But yeah, this is Skyline Scream, so I'm looking forward to it. Out of these modern S&S towers, I've done the ones at Ferrari Land at Portaventura in Spain, and they were all right. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I mean, with it being a combo, I'm expecting this to be a good ride. So let's get on there and have a look. It's a huge structure. Skyline screen was awesome. Really enjoyed that. I tell you what, I've not come off a ride and been disappointed yet at this park. Really impressed with the ride hardware and what I've seen here so far. But yeah, that was great, especially the shot part of the combo tower. It was brilliant. A lot of force going up to the top there. And then of course, with it being a combo, started to slow down a little bit and then straight up to the top. Held us there. Got a great view out of the window. Again, it was you know, quite a lot of light coming in now. I mean, it is starting to clear out there. But you know, hopefully it means that we're going to get some better views. But all you could really see was a lot of like bright light coming in through the windows at the moment. Of course, that's like the camera reacting to the lights coming in from out of the windows, like you can see over the backdrop there. But no, really like that. I'd say that the drop down was good, but I definitely preferred the shot up on that one. Just been chatting though to the operator, what looked to be some sort of management. Very interesting. They were telling me how it's actually the first one of those to be designed to spin. So they haven't got it sorted yet, but it is actually going to spin at the top, so everyone gets to see the view up there. Normally on an S&S tower, you're kind of like, let's go on this side so we get the view of this. Whereas with that, everyone's going to get the view and it'll spin. So again, that's something else to return for in the future and look forward to. Anyway, on to some of these flat rides now. I've got a few to try out around here. You also notice as well, you've got the high ropes course at the back. That's absolutely massive. Again, I believe that's the largest one of those. So I'll definitely give that a go at some point. But yeah, I'm going to try a couple of these flats here now and see what they're like. Next, it's time for Crank Prime Pandemonium, and I must say, from off-ride, this looks visually very impressive. The structure all heavily themed all the way around. Looks brilliant, really impressed. So I'm going to go and join the line for this one, and let's go and give it a go and see what it's like. was much more intense than what I was expecting. Made even better by the fact you've got like the air conditioning units above it. And every time we went upside down, felt like my feet were going to bash against it. Honestly, that was excellent. Really impressed. Visually off-ride, it looks great. It's one of those that you get just as much enjoyment looking at it as you do riding it. It was really intense, fantastic. I mean, especially swinging back through the bottom by the loading area. Brilliant forces on that. And again, another really good ride. I tell you what, they've really thought about the ride hardware and the placement here at Nickelodeon Universe. I'm really enjoying it. More people are starting to come in now. It's getting a really nice atmosphere. Now imagine in the afternoon and on an evening, it's probably the best time to come here to really soak up the atmosphere. I tell you what, that SMS tower's loud in here, isn't it? It echoes throughout. Anyway, I'm going on a Zampella air race now. You can see it just behind me. It's Ang's Air Gliders, as you can see there on the sign. So let's go on and give it a ride. The Zampella Air Race there. I mean, it's nothing to shout about, but it's another flat ride here at Nickelodeon Universe that fits in really well to the ride offering that they've got at this park. I did enjoy it, and it's again visually impressive for those looking at it who don't want to ride, and it's great for those on. I mean, they're really good rides they are, and it's good to see one here in the park. Anyway, it's time to go and try out this high ropes course. I'm really looking forward to giving it a go. I mean, it's got a really nice themed entrance to it here, and it's called Legends of the Hidden Temple Challenge. So here we go, look at this. It's absolutely humongous. Yeah, I'm about to go all the way up to the top, if I dare. I'm not really scared of heights, so I should be all right, but I believe you get some really good views over towards New York. So let's get on there and have a look, and I'll take you guys along with the GoPro. Let's see how this goes. Here we go then. So I'm all fastened in position and climbing up. So it's 9 stories high, this. And I must say we're gonna get some great views. Look at this. There's a look at the Intamin coaster and the other Intamin coaster. Let's keep climbing up. So this is absolutely huge. Like I say, it's the tallest indoor one of these out there. Look at that view. Should we go over this way first, build up? So if you've never done one of these before, you have to follow a track. And here we go. Oh, it makes it feel much higher than it actually is. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Wow, look at that view. That is like an enthusiast dream right there. Look at that. Amazing. amazing just to be able to take it all in. And you got to think, when you've got the Intamin coasters running here, it's going to be even better. Right, where am I going? The fact that I'm only not even halfway up this yet terrifies me. I'm not even scared of heights. Well, I might be after this. Wow. Oh, brilliant views of the layout of these coasters. Absolutely awesome. See the two Gerstlauers down at the back there? God, this is crazy. If we're going to this point, we may as well go all the way up. So here we go. right at the top. Blimey, this is tall. Right, so here we go. Right at the top. Oh, it's a long way down. Wow. Let's go for this. Oh, it's bouncing a bit. Oh, wow. It's shaking side to side now. I mean, I wasn't scared of heights, but I think I am a bit now. Let me move you guys down a little bit. Yeah, this gives you more of an idea on how high we are. At the American Dream Mall in New Jersey, USA. And whew, wow. I've just been standing here for about 60 seconds and the whole structure is swaying quite a lot side to side, which certainly isn't going to help me as I go over this. So let's see what happens. Bear in mind, this is the tallest one of these in the world. And here we go. Blimey. You get a great view. Come on, Sean, focus on the coasters. Wow. not too sure how well this is picking up on the GoPro, but if you look in the distance there behind the road, you can see the wonderful skyline of New York City, One World Trade Center, the Empire State Building, and many more iconic New York landmarks. So it shows really just how close it is to the city. Like I say, wasn't far at all on the bus this morning. Got to attempt this one now. Is this going to sway? Just a little. I mean, where else can you be on one of these and look out over the iconic buildings of New York? It's amazing. And like I said, we are in a different state here. We're actually in New Jersey. But the state line is in the Hudson River. Fantastic. Now, I really enjoyed that. Going to do a couple more and head down. Love the high ropes course. I mean, the views from up there are absolutely incredible, both of the Nickelodeon Universe Theme Park and also New York City. Brilliant that. I mean, what a fantastic location this is in. So close to the city, provides an amazing view of the skyline, and then you got all these awesome rides. Honestly, I look forward to coming back in the future when the other 2 coasters are open. I reckon there's a lot of room for expansion around here as well, and you can see in terms of in here already, without expanding the building, we've got space to put some more flat rides in, and even a coaster if they really wanted to in some of the areas. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where they go in the future. Anyway, I'm going to have a little walk around now, check out some of the smaller rides, putting some off-ride footage for you guys, and just capture the general atmosphere here of Nickelodeon Universe. And we'll also have another detailed look at the lighting as well from KCL. Looks absolutely amazing on Shellraiser. Say there's a wonderful atmosphere this afternoon here at Nickelodeon Universe. I just thought I'd show you this monorail style ride where you sit in this train, it takes you around for an aerial view across the park. It's having a few technical issues at the moment, they're just testing it, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get on that before I have to leave shortly to go and catch my flight from JFK. But yeah, it's like a monorail attraction where you get some very nice aerial views across the park. You've got all the kids play area down here as well, all different slides and different play equipment. And a few other smaller rides as well that I'm going to show you just round here. You've got Bikini Bottom Crosstown Express. basically like a rocking tug style attraction. I mean, they've got this in Nickelodeon Land at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, all themed to Bikini Bottom, but it's not a rocking tug, so like a mini Miami wave. Along with that as well, you got a little plane ride over here. Everything's really nicely themed. That's great to see. Even all the kids' rides, it all fits in brilliantly with the style of the park. There you got the Fairly Odd Airways, of course themed to the Fairly Odd's parents. And that's a brilliant view. That's probably the best off-ride shot you can get, to be honest, of Shellraiser. There they all are hanging out at the top. That'd be a good near miss, wouldn't it? The fan looks really close. I love how long it holds you at the top for. Gonna do a couple of re-rides on that as well before I leave. And down they go. Wow, the lighting package on that though is incredible. Another ride that's having a few technical issues today seems to be this balloon ride here. Never seen anything similar to that before actually. Looks a little bit different. Yeah, it looks like maybe it just lifts up a little bit. I can't see like much of a track for it unless there's some pistons or something at the bottom to help lift it up, but as you can see it's got a little bit of track at the side, so, and looking at the roof, I mean it's not that far away, so I'm thinking maybe it just lifts up a little bit. But yeah, they are still having a lot of issues here, but you've got to think it is brand new. It's to be completely expected. At least they're advertising on the website what isn't operational. I mean, this and also the train up there was supposed to be, but obviously they're just having some issues today. But those things happen, don't they? In terms of the coasters, them two were advertised to be closed, so no problem with that. I'm really enjoying it actually. I think it's a very, very nice park. Hoping to get on this monorail though before I leave. You've got the carousel here, again that's all themed, you can sit on the dinosaurs down the bottom. Now you do need to actually have a wristband to come into here. As much as it looks like an amusement park or somewhere you could pay per ride, it is somewhere where you do need to buy a wristband. They do a junior wristband or an access all day. They even do an evening wristband, which is for the last 3 hours. That's cheaper, so that might be worth it if you want to come and do a few hours. But you can see all them people up there haven't got wristbands, or well, most of them anyway. Some could be just getting a view from up there, but that's like a viewpoint so you can see the park and what it's all about. And as you can see, there's going to be all shops along the top there as well. They keep testing this monorail, so it's a good sign that hopefully I'm going to get a ride on there. So you can see some more of the play equipment. Put all this nice planting in here as well, all the flooring. Honestly, the overall feel of it I think is very, very good. I think it's going to be really successful in the future. But I'll put in some more off-ride footage of some more of these family rides around here. now seen footage of all of the different rides here at Nickelodeon Universe in this vlog, whether it be on-ride POVs or off-ride footage. You've seen everything what they've got to offer here. Now it's time for me to go and have a few more re-rides on the coasters, get them all done again, probably a few rides on Shellraiser before I have to leave the park and make my way to the airport. Would love to have stayed down here a couple more hours as you've done some more rides and also seen it at night. Because like I say, because you've got the big open roof at the top, you're going to get some night rides in here, and seeing all the lighting on the different rides and throughout the park would have been wonderful. But it's something to look forward to in the future. It means next time I come to New York, come back, see all the lighting, see it at night, and of course get on the other two coasters as well. And you never know, there might have been even more additions since then, especially throughout the rest of the American Dream Mall itself. But I've been chatting to quite a few staff and locals here today, and it's got a really nice vibe about it because it took so many years for this project to get off the ground. Someone said they started groundwork like 15 years ago, and it's crazy the fact that finally it's open, there's guests in here enjoying it, and it's got a really nice feel to it as well. The quality of what they've put in is really good. Anyway, I'm going to do a few more re-rides. Doesn't look like I'm going to get the monorail in today, unfortunately, but you know, I can always do it as my last ride before I go if it does reopen. It seems like they're having a few technical issues with it, unfortunately, but here's a few more shots from around the park, and then we'll wrap up the vlog here from Nickelodeon Universe. So I've done a few more re-rides and it's open, so I'm going for a ride. Looks like it's literally just open, so this will be the first train. But anyway, so I was talking about the balloon earlier on being closed. I think that's just part of the queue line. I think it's some sort of, well, can you call it like an animatronic? I mean, yeah, it looks like it to me. Really not too sure. I mean, well, I don't know, there's a panel there for it. I don't know, no, it does look like that's going to be an attraction as well, who knows, but this is part of the queue line anyway, where we're going up to get on this sky train. Yeah, I'm not sure with the balloon. Yeah, it's definitely some sort of ride, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be. Very strange, I don't know, I guess I'll find out next time I come. Let's go on. Last ride of the trip. to get on Dora's SkyTrain there to end my visit to Nickelodeon Universe. Isn't that like the best vlog bomb ever in the background there? I love it, on the little drop tower. But there you go, I've really enjoyed it here. It's definitely exceeded my expectations. Of course, there's always a worry when you come somewhere that is brand new. I mean, it's 4 weeks old, like I say. There's always a worry that you're going to miss out on things. Like I say, the 2 coasters were advertised to be closed on the website, even when I booked the trip, so that's perfectly fine. Everything has been operating. I mean, yeah, the SkyTrain there was having a few issues earlier this afternoon, but I managed to get on it. In general, I really, really like it here. I think it's a fantastic park. I think the decor and the theming in some of the areas is really nice. I'd like to see them improve some of the theming under the 2 big Gerstlauer coasters. But in general, I think it's a fantastic place. I think some of the operations could do with improving. However, you know, it's a month old. I mean, these guys, you know, they've got to trade, they've got to get, you know, see the crowds. It's got to get busier for them to be able to experience how to get trains out there quicker and throughputs and that sort of thing. But all that will come in time. It's a new park. And you know what? I'm really impressed with what I've seen here today. Best ride, Shellraiser by a long way. Really enjoyed that. Following on from that, I really enjoyed the little flat ride that I did earlier on, actually, like the gyro swing. The full rotation on there, wasn't it? A full 360 rotation. Overall, what a very, very nice park. In terms of the price, I'd say it's maybe a little bit expensive at the moment without the other 2 rides. However, when they're open, I think it'd be well worth the money. Certainly got a much better atmosphere now, though, than when I first got here at 10 AM. If you do want some quieter rides, definitely get here early in the morning. I would love to have stayed here until the evening tonight, but like I say, I've got to fly back. But I imagine it's got a really nice and even more special atmosphere coming here when the sun goes down, and you can really take it all in a bit more. But there's a great variety of rides, a lot of thrill rides actually, especially when the other 2 coasters open. Maybe a tiny junior coaster would go down while here for them. Maybe a little Vekoma Junior or something even smaller than that, like a Zamperla coaster. Because, you know, you've got to think, like, it's the Nickelodeon Slime Streak, not Nickelodeon Streak, I keep wanting to say that, that is the smallest coaster. So really, they could do with a tiny junior coaster would fit the lineup here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the future of this place when the other rides open, operations improve. But what a wonderful atmosphere. I mean, you look at it, stand up on this balcony, it's great to take it all in. Anyway, before we wrap up the vlog, let's go and have a little look at the DreamWorks Water Park just around the corner. That's set to be opening soon. There's no date yet, but from looking at it, looks like it's going to be ready soon. So before we wrap up, let's go and have a little look at that. So it looks like this will be the entrance to the DreamWorks Water Park, and it's huge in there. Again, it's all undercover, heavily themed. In fact, you can see a lot of the theming from this angle just here. It looks incredible. You can see the huge water coaster that runs all the way around the outside of the water park, just here actually in the foreground. Of course, you've got all the theming up there as well, Kung Fu Panda, Shrek, and many more. But yeah, we'll take a walk down this way, because next to the ice rink, we can actually get an even better view into the water park. I must say, it is a bit weird coming into a shopping mall that's currently got no shops, but it gives you a bit of an idea on how it's all going to look when it's complete. I must say, it's great to see all these crowds up here, though, enjoying the park and also the ice rink just here. Gives you a bit of an idea of one of the main areas of the shopping centre. Well, we've got 3 different levels here. Here you can see where all the shops are going to be up the top. This is open, but as you can see, they're just refreshing the ice before the next set of people go onto there. If we make our way around this way, this is where you'll get to see a bit more of the DreamWorks Water Park. But yeah, it's great up here. I can't wait to see it with all the shops. I mean, it was a very interesting choice opening it up without any retail stores or the food court, but in terms of restaurants down in the park, there was a few like snack bars and things, but nothing really in terms of major food outlets at the moment. Yeah, look at that. That's my reaction too, look at that. Oh, that was amazing, look at the slides. Absolutely massive. So much ride hardware in there. It's like an aircraft hangar, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. You know, it reminds me a little bit of, I mean, I've never been, but Tropical Islands in Germany. It's built in an old, like, hangar. I mean, yeah, there's water in down there. It's still a bit of a work in progress, but I don't think it's too far away from being complete. Wow, look at it down there. I mean, this is a big wave pool by the looks of it down here. Slides all down the back here, some of the water coaster. Absolutely incredible. I mean, so much investment. You've got to think as well, it's bringing a lot of jobs and stuff to the area, which is fantastic. So I really hope that it's a big success for them, because a lot of money has been spent here, millions and millions of dollars on the theme park, the water park, and just the overall infrastructure of it all. I mean, look at it. It's huge in there. I've seen a few photos before I came here today, but it gives you a good idea on how big it is going to be when it's all finished. I think they're like putting all the water in just to sort of test if there's any cracks or anything in the bottom. And then put more of the floor down and away they go. But yeah, that's the DreamWorks Water Park, opening at the moment an unconfirmed date, but hopefully in the near future. So thank you very much for watching my vlog here from the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. It's been great to get here. I summarised the park just, and you know what, I'm leaving really impressed with it. Can't wait to see the place expand. The next time I come here, hopefully there'll be shops and restaurants. Of course, the water park as well that I'll definitely be doing. And you know what, I wish them every success with the project. I hope it goes well for them. Thank you very much for watching Theme Park Worldwide. As always, if you've got any questions, and I do know the answer to them, I will reply to you down below in the comments. Seems like a lot of people have had a lot of questions with this place, myself included, but now I've actually been here and seen it, hopefully I'll be able to answer any of those queries for you all. But thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide. I'll see you back in the UK for some more Christmas fun. And that means it's time to cue those credits. See you soon.